Hey there, YouTubers. Happy New Year's 2016. This is our first video with our new gear, other than the announcement video. And in keeping with the way we do things a little different here, we've got an odd one for you. Decided that we needed to do a trial run on the gear. Went in the bank and said, "You got any half dollars?" And they said, "Yeah, I got $4 worth." So I got this loose stack. I said, "You got any quarters?" They said, "Yeah." So I got 4 rolls of quarters. So I got $40 worth of quarters. Well, that left me with a $20 bill in my pocket. So I went to the bank across the street and I said, "You got any half dollars?" They said, "Yeah, we've got $140 worth." And I cringed because we could have had a lot more half dollars. So I have 4 customer rep rolls of half dollars. I've got $4 worth of loose half dollars, and I've got 4 rolls of quarters. Obviously the quarters, we're looking for silver, possible errors, things like that. But we're going to just dive into this because we're going to try and do this whole thing live, which is going to be fun. This is a 92, all tore up. Why did I throw it that way? Bicentennial. 74. 72 in fair shape. We'll throw that one off to the pile. 94D. Excuse me, another bicentennial. 74, slightly doubled edge, but I don't think we're going to keep it. 74, not in very good shape. Throw them over to the side. Since we have halves out, we're going to keep going with the halves. Let's see what we got. Come on, Christmas. One of the theories that's been floating around for years, and we've talked about it, we've shot some videos about it, is after Christmas or during the holidays, is it the best time to go try and coin roll hunt because people are emptying their piggy banks? Well, it kind of depends on whether you get customer wrap rolls or processed. So no obvious silver there. Sorry guys, throat is not what it should be. No obvious silver there. And no obvious silver there. And last one. And around here in customer wrap rolls, we do get surprised from time to time, but there was the infamous single roll that Camera Girl got, but I think that one might have been I don't remember. I think that might have been a bank roll. Could have been a customer wrap roll. But around here, I don't know. We don't seem to get them. No, they don't look like there's any silver. That's a 71. 72. Now, there are errors. We've talked about them before. There are errors to look for within this, within these coins. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about going through $84 worth of coins really fast with the new sound and the new camera, and how does it look and how does it sound, and just kind of have some fun. So I'm not seeing diddly squat here so far. I'm not looking for double dies. If something jumps out at me, obviously I'll stop. But again, where we live, where I got this coin, I'd be really shocked if somebody local didn't know enough about coins to know whether they had something worth something. It's not like, a bigger town or a bigger community, where some little kid goes and robs the piggy bank, or, grandpa passes away and the kids go and don't have a clue and throw it in the bank. That doesn't really tend to happen around here. Because everybody here is even older than I am. And that's pretty friggin' old. Gotta wear the cheaters and all that kind of stuff. So we keep going and going and going. There's a shiny one, 72D. 72. 72, 98, 2003, 1994. Find out how good this microphone is, whether you picked up that real loud tummy grumble there. Since the microphone's only about 6 inches away from my stomach, I think. Bicentennial, throw that off to the side, take a look at it again later. 96D, 72, 80, 81, 74, 89, 72, bicentennial, 83, 98. Now there are some folks that are starting to write to me about, you know, maybe we should start keeping these bicentennials because they make up about 10% of the average box. If you get a box, I mean, you can see how many we're getting as we're going through this. And some of them are in decent shape like that. You know, that's not necessarily a great coin right now, but what happens 4, 5, 10 years from now? You know, I mean, 4, 5, 10 years ago, we were throwing silver back, you know? So I don't know if the guys that are saying, hey, I'm saving all the bicentennials that are in decent shape and not trashed are not necessarily right, because the ones that are trashed are eventually going to get out of circulation, either get melted down by the mint or just simply go away. There's been a lot of talk this year about a new $10 bill. There's been a lot of talk about new metals and materials for the coins in the coming year or two. So, you know, if they do that and they say, okay, we're going to get rid of the gold dollars, we're going to get rid of the half dollars that are in circulation, and these suddenly go away, whoever's got a whole big pile of real shiny 76s, you know, bicentennials, they might be ahead of all of us. I don't know. Just food for thought. I get a lot of comments from you guys about not just the informational stuff that we do, but, you know, the conversational stuff that we try to put in, like we're talking about now, that, you know, hey, what if, you know, heck, one of our most popular videos we've ever shot is the one about the old man, and here's a possible error. Nope. One of the things that I plan on doing, another possible error, but it isn't, is possibly going back, if we can re-edit it, if this sound is as improved as we think it is and it's going to be, to go back and either re-edit or reshoot the quarter error video for you guys, so you don't have to go deaf or go crazy trying to listen to it. So I'm just kind of, like I say, bombing through these, see if there's anything obviously nice or unusual. Put that one aside. And my hands are cramping up. You work a 10 or 12 hour shift and then do this, it's like ouch. And I know we're starting to run a little bit long on the video, but what we said was, the idea was on this one is not so much digging through errors like we usually do and all that, is just blasting through $84 worth of mixed coin. That was a Puerto Rico. That's pretty nice. That's 2009, which was, I believe, 6 coins issued that year, and several of them have errors and varieties to them. And I remember the Puerto Rico, I believe it might have been the Puerto Rico D, 2009, was very difficult to get a hold of. The Northern Marianas also was very difficult to get a hold of. One of the mint marks. But again, after putting in a 12-hour day, that's mainly why the voice is trashed. Some nice shiny new stuff in there, but that's not what we're looking for. Here's one of the nice shiny new ones. Blue Ridge Mountains, Kasachi, 81, 65, 1 year off from being good. Excuse me. Again, sorry for the voice. And you have no idea how badly cramped that left hand is. That's why I can't hold on to them. I can't keep my hand cupped. And I normally take the wedding ring off too, so I don't trash that. That's not a bad 2002. It's not perfect though. 93, here, nice shiny one, another Homestead. Put that aside. I mean, we'll look at these later and see if there's anything we really want, but again, the point is we're testing out the equipment. We're trying to blow through 84 bucks, see if we find anything really cool and you know, some, you know, jump out at you kind of like that. 1990 P, not in the greatest of shape. The reading is still there. The edges are rolled up. They're thicker than normal. Show you that if it shows up on the camera, which I think it will. Yeah, see how much thicker that quarter is? This is a brand new quarter on the left, and this is the other quarter on the right, and it's considerably thicker. And it's you can see here, it's depressed. The edge is sticking up very high all the way around, front and back. So that one is a potential error of variety there. So we're going to set that aside and do some research on it. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, hey, go nuts. Just have some fun. Screw it. The hell with it. You know, blast through a thing of quarters or a thing of $50, whatever. Go back 14 times tomorrow and get the 140 bucks worth of $50, one roll at a time, drive the tellers crazy. You know, something like that. The whole thing we've said from the beginning of this channel is have fun. Don't take it too serious. I mean, obviously it is, but I mean, some of you guys, some of the comments I've had to actually delete. Camera Girl and I have looked at some of them and said, you know, what the heck is this person thinking? You know, so, but, you know, we also have gotten a ton of messages from new coin collectors, new coin roll hunters, people that have either gotten out of the hobby like we did and are getting back into it, or kids that have never done it, or grown-ups that have never done it, and they're getting into it and they're watching our videos and they're saying they really like them, and, you know, that it's kind of helping inspire to get them, you know, into the hobby. And, you know, while some folks might view that as competition, it's, you know, I mean, that's what we're doing this for. You know, if we didn't want competition, if we didn't want folks learning, we wouldn't be shooting videos. We'd just be grabbing everything we could get from the bank and calling it a day. And you know, that's not why we're here. We're here to have fun. We're here to help and educate. And see, there's a Northern Marianas. It's a P. I think it's the D that's the hard one. So, you know, like I say, don't take yourselves so serious, guys. Some of you take yourselves way too serious. It's just a hobby. And I know for some of you it's a business. But for most of us, it's just a hobby. And we do this because we love it and it's fun and it's educational. And you never know what you're going to get. And you never know if you're going to get skunked or get something good. And, you know, if you're in this as a business, then why are you watching my videos? You know? Why aren't you watching your own? Because it seems like a lot of the guys that are real critical too usually have their own channel. So, ironic, but maybe not. And the last roll, same thing, shiny on both ends. Wow, that's a 2004 Texas, and it's really shiny. I'll set that off to the side. Mostly nasty. See, I got the drops because the hands just aren't done. Volcanoes, that was a hard one to get. And if you can find a 5-ounce without paying a gut load for a premium on a 5-ounce with the letter P, which means it's approved. The 5-ounce Hawaii Volcanoes quarter, or well, they call it a quarter, but it's 5 ounces. Those things sold out in like a couple weeks. They're the lowest mintage of any of them. There's another Puerto Rico. It's not as good as the first one. We weren't even able to get one of those. We were in the process of doing some stuff. We weren't paying attention, and it just flat got by us because we thought we had more time, and it went. It was like boom. That was how we started learning about some of the coin mintages that were going in like 7 minutes. So, okay, last couple coins. There's a Wisconsin and Blue Ridge Parkway. 84 bucks in 15 and a half minutes, almost 16 minutes. So anyway, we saw a couple of interesting things. Nothing really huge, possibly a rim error there. Have to look that up in the book and see what that might be. Possibly a couple of coins that we might want to keep for the collection, the homestead ones, stuff like that. But otherwise, nothing earth-shattering. The whole idea, like I say, $84 worth of coin, all mixed, just for the hell of it. Test the equipment, have some fun. Wish you all Happy New Year, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, commenting, and everything else. We've really had a wonderful time this year, and we're looking forward to 2016. So till next time, JB Coins, signing out.